Make sure you get this done as soon as possible, or you won't be able to step onto an airplane. The Real ID deadline for domestic flights and accessing certain federal facilities is May 7th. In 2005, Congress passed the Real ID Act, a law establishing baseline security requirements for driver's licenses and identification cards issued by states. 20 years later, this law is finally going into effect. While the deadline is fast approaching, there are still some important things to know and potential workarounds if you don't have your Real ID yet. Starting May 7th, a Real ID compliant driver's license will be required for domestic air travel and entering specific federal buildings. Check your ID and look for a star symbol in the upper portion of your driver's license or state-issued ID. This indicates it's Real ID compliant. Don't have a Real ID? Don't panic. You can still use other valid forms of federal identification, such as a U.S. passport, U.S. passport card, Veteran Health ID card, and U.S. military IDs. There may be a workaround that includes identity verification. If you arrive at the airport without a Real ID, the TSA might ask you to complete an identity verification process, which may be time-consuming if every passenger needs to do this. If your identity is confirmed, you may be allowed through security after additional screening. However, there's no guarantee, so be prepared. Don't wait until the last minute. Visit your state's DMV to apply for a Real ID. You'll typically need to provide documentation proving your identity, social security number, and 2 proofs of address. It's highly recommended to obtain a Real ID or ensure you have another acceptable form of identification before the May 7th deadline to avoid potential travel disruptions and delays. Make sure to click subscribe for more airline and travel news.